Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment.
Number 1, Emmanuel Mudiay.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around.
When I look at the Clippers, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that and they have some self-awareness, but can they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the offseason with which to build on?
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Mitchell, Zach LaVine out there with Johnson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And for the Clippers, Paul George out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Emmanuel Mudiay. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Mann in at the 2-guard. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Now here's Mitchell. Siakam, no good. Pass to Mann. Here's Mudiay. Now here's George. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range. Chicago with the ball. Outside LaVine. Over Clark. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Back to George. Pass to Eubanks. To the paint. Clark, the pass to George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here from 11 feet away. And the Clippers miss again.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
To the middle. Pass to Mudiay. Here's George. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Outside Mitchell. Johnson with it. Siakam in the post. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
And the Clippers call time here.
right.
They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now here's George. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
His passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Moutier.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Off the mark, and the drought continues.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Mann. He came away with 14 points in his last game. It's tipped. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Here's Eubanks. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. George outside. Clock at 4. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Clark. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
On the wing, Mitchell. Blocked! Pass to Levine. And the dunk by Levine!
Known for his explosive athleticism, gotta like watching Levine finish with power at the basket.
It's George on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. George's shot is good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen, you shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix, played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
Now here's Mitchell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Eubanks. They trail by 6. Here's George. Cuts off the pass. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Levine. Siakam against Clark. From deep, Johnson. Second chance shot. And that one drops.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Levine. Back to Mann. Clock at 6. Siakam with the defensive effort and dual citizenship for Brandon Clark, Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
And don't forget, his father is Jamaican, so who knows? Bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And the Bulls making a change here. Here's Levine, coming off a 31-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Here's Şengün. Covered by Johnson. Count it.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Clark, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Şengün. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Johnson. Pass to man. Shot is up. Here's Johnson, and he makes it.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
To the inside. And Şengün gets it to go.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Left side Levine. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Johnson passes to Clark. Here's Percussion. Back to Clark. Here's Mudiay. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And the Bulls making a change here. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Johnson with a bucket. Here's Mann. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Morris against Johnson. No good that time.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Mann. Knocked away. Now Johnson. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And Chicago has possession. Chicago leading. Pass to Şengün. Back to Johnson. Here's Foster. Covered by Johnson. Foster with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And it's blocked. DeRozan against Johnson. Inside. Morris outside. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. It's 10. It's stolen by Johnson. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Şengün. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The Clippers call timeout. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
They've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Here's Mann. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. It's hauled in by Foster.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
The Bulls shooting 55%, an ideal start so far. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Outside Johnson. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to Mann. Launches it. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Johnson. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's Chicago. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just around 26% for the game. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Inside. The rebound by Eubanks. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Johnson. And there's the drive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. The Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in.
Paul George.
And here are the Clippers now. They trail by 9, and he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Morris passes to Johnson. The 11-footer. Second shot opportunity, and Morris with the lay-in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Johnson passes to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Foster. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 13.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First
And the
team foul.
three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
First free throw is good. Moutier, he's checked in for Johnson. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago. And so he makes both from the line. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Foster. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. LaVine's got his fourth assist with that last one. Here's Moutier. Guarded by Morris. George left side. Poke loose. Morris outside. With some arc. Pass to Foster. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Moutier. Kicks it to George. 6 to shoot. The three. LaVine with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
First one falls for him. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
And the Clippers making a change here. Clark's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. He's covered by LaVine. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track. They're going to find a way to win.
They're really working the paint now.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's George. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
George outside. To halt the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
You wonder if Paul George finally has a situation here where he could show why he's an elite player, why he's an all-star. but to pay off how hungry he is to prove it with a late postseason run.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Levine with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Levine passes to Mitchell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight. George for 3. It's hauled in by Foster.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Siakam with the slam.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
Clark, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Moutier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Morris down low. The rebound by Moutier. Moutier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Got it. Good job in the low post. Moutier's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And even though there was a slight contest, Moutier can still make a high percentage of those opportunities.
Pass to Morris. Outside for Mitchell. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Outside Levine. Pass to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
For 3, George. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Morris left side. Mitchell up top. From deep 3-point range. And Morris gets the 3. Morris has got 8.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Moutier. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
He's off on the first. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Siakam against Johnson. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Outside Mitchell. Back to Morris. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
Three-point basket.
Morris has got 11 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's the drive. Moutier, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Moutier's got 5 rebounds in the game. Man, oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Into the lane. Perkichin grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Clark outside. Lots of room. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
And the Bulls call time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
Some changes for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for Mitchell, and it's Johnson in for Morris. Johnson passes to DeRozan, and good on the 7-footer. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
That's exactly what the coaching staff wants to see out of DeRozan. The hair trigger release, the decisiveness.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Clark with the slam. Chicago has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Pass to Siakam. Now DeRozan. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Right side Johnson. Tipped away. Here's Clark. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
11 feet out. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Pass to man. Driving inside. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Johnson. Here's Şengün. Up top Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's man. It's rebounded by Şengün. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's DeRozan, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Clippers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
The kick out to Johnson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fourth team foul.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time. The Clippers shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's Scrub, defended by DeRozan. 1 second left. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls out in front, just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
When you can generate second-chance points the way they have, you should have the lead. It's been a massacre on the offensive glass. They're running multiple guys to the window, showing great effort and toughness.
Jack, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising and they should have been making the next pass. But hey, not looking good out there.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Brandon Clark. What a contribution here.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Drew Eubanks out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Mudiay, covered by Johnson. George against Siakam. George, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Mitchell. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over to the left wing. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's just a solid pick and roll play that opens up a jump shot for Emmanuel Mudiay.
Back to LaVine. The Clippers grab the miss. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The effort by Mudiay to get physical inside is what ultimately forced the defense to foul him there. At his size, he can do that.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Now at the line for the Bulls, number 32, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Good hit, man. Good hit.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Moutier. He's got 6. Levine with a steal. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
For 3, George. That one is off.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Johnson. George with the block.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George, just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 2. Tries again. With the second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to George. Over Mitchell. And the Clippers miss again.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to George. Kicks it out to Clark to end the drought. Rebounded by Johnson.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Clark against Levine. With the drive. Yes, sir!
Oh, that's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
George against Mitchell. Looking to get back on track. And George with the layup. George has got 6.
Well, he does a lot of work on the perimeter, but don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
Here's Levine for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Moutier's got his 6th rebound on the night. Johnson against George.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Bold substitution.
Here's Moutier. 6 points for him. Got a hand on it. Outside Johnson. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Moutier. And it's Chicago with a board.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George outside. Pass to Eubanks. Up top, George. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Here's Morris. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Eubanks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Mann. Kicks it to George. 2 on the clock. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Nwaba, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Johnson. Morris outside. Unloads from 13. Can't hit that one.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The shot by Eubanks, no good. Chicago with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Pass to Dosunmu. Buries the easy one. Dosunmu's got his first bucket in this one. Well, the Clippers shooting only 27% for today's game. Outside Johnson. To the paint. And he drops it in from the low post.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Pass to Nwaba. Back to Morris. Baseline try. It's not going to go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Burke. Outside Johnson. No good from 11 feet.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 13 points in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Puts it up from 12. He got a piece of it. On the wing, Nwaba. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Foster misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ooh, poked away. Burke on the wing. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Lets it fly. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Four on the clock. No good with the triple.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Morris.
2 minutes.
And he's going for the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Right wing.
Foul, Chicago.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Third team foul. Bull substitution.
.116 left in the third quarter. Oh, deflected. And he dunks it down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Bogdanovic. Here he goes. Count it. Good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Patton. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Şengün. To the wing, right side.
Foul, Clippers. B.J. Boston. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Here's Siakam. He's got 7. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Williams. Jump shot is good that time. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Bulls out in front, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Pascal Siakam, Malachi Flynn out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Şengün in at the 5.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
The first one falls. And Brent, you were a dunk contest champion in 1996. So when you think of the all-time great dunkers, who's the first person that comes to mind?
I have to go with Vince Carter. Probably during my time, the most explosive and exciting slam dunk artist in game that I've ever seen. But if you go through history, we know the likes of Dominique Wilkins and Dr. J. There's been many high flyers and many skywalkers, and we appreciate all of them.
An incredibly improved player, Pascal Siakam scored just 4 points a game as a rookie, then 7 in his second year. But Siakam worked hard, becoming an all-star in year 4, almost scoring 23 per game.
The floater, they swipe it. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And he lobs it up top. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul. Now at the line for the Bulls, Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Bogdanovich, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Back to Williams. Pass to Scrub. Clock at 6. Siakam pulls down the board. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bogdanovich against Clark. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets a floater go. Here's Şengün. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. Bogdanovich, no good.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pass to Scrub. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
That's tipped. Stolen by Siakam. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Flynn. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich from long range. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Clark's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Scrub. Drops in the layup for 2.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Siakam outside. Back to Flynn. Here's Şengün. Clark covers, and Şengün gets it to go.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Patton, he's covered by Siakam. Patton. That shot is off. Siakam with the defensive effort. Pass to Şengün. Here's Flynn. DeRozan outside. Siakam with it. Lets it go. Perkinson grabs the board.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Patton. Off target from outside. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich up top. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Patton, he's covered by Levine. Outside, Williams. Down low. Pass to Scrub. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Releases. The second effort. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams passes to Clark. Here's Percussion. To stop the drought. No luck on that one. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Pass to Şengün. Here's Flynn. Now Levine. Williams defending. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Williams on the wing. Williams on the wing. Patton. He's covered by Levine. Patton. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Levine. Great positioning on the putback.
Over the seasons, Levine's really grown into his scoring potential. He consistently finds points now.
Outside, Williams. Inside, Patton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Şengün. Clark covers. Şengün, no good. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Williams misses. Here's Şengün. On the wing, Levine. Clark covers. Here's Şengün. Back to Levine. Driving in. Yep, that one's good. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot and when to pass in pick and rolls.
And the bucket is good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And stolen by Williams. This one for three. And it's Scrub missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Pass to Scrub. What a job the NBA has done in terms of broadcasting, allowing fans to stream games from really any device. How have you enjoyed that, Brent?
Well, it's awesome working in the front office, BA, just to be anywhere in the country or outside internationally scouting. Turn on my phone, flip on a tablet, and be able to watch any game that's being played in the NBA. What a treat.
6 on the shot clock. There's Bogdanović with the three. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Clark. Pass to Scrub. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Outside Levine. To the right side. Here's Flynn. Now here's Levine. Clark covers. Got a piece of it.
Bulls foul. That's his second.
So both teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Bulls substitution. 2 minutes
Here's Burke.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The layup misses. Chicago's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. Missed inside. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Pass to Williams. Back to Burke. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Bulls shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
They get it back. Outside Nwaba. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Flynn. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his
Man,
third personal
the
foul.
defender really went
Third
after
team
him.
foul. Now at the line for the Bulls, number 32 at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Burke. And he drives in. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Flynn. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Dosunmu. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.